everybody. Yes, I know you weren't expecting to hear anything from me on theatre history today, but I just had a few announcements about the podcast, and this is just a short episode to let you know about some of the things that I've been working on while the regular podcast is having a short between-season break. I hope you enjoyed my little venture into the world of Shakespeare, released last Friday on the anniversary of his birth. If you missed that, you can find it on the regular feed as a bonus episode. My first announcement is that the podcast now has a dedicated website. The address is www.thehistoryofeuropeantheatre.com. Some of you may already be listening via the site provided by Captivate, who host the podcast. That's the address that ends with captivate.fm. That site will remain in place and get updated with new episodes, and you can continue to listen there, but it doesn't allow for me to do anything other than handle the audio feed, whereas the new website gives me much more scope. So do pop over to www.thehistoryofeuropeantheatre.com, take a look and bookmark it. Front and centre is the audio feed for all episodes, which will continue to build as new episodes are published. We've also divided the episodes into seasons, so that if you're looking for a specific episode, it should be nice and easy to find whatever you need there. The site also has a bibliography, which at the moment just has the Greek and Roman plays listed by author, but I will be expanding this to include the reference works that I've used and other reading related to the subject, however tenuously. The gallery page is also a work in progress, currently with just a few pictures of some Roman theatres that I've been lucky enough to visit over the last couple of years. I'll be adding more examples as illustrations of the podcast in time. I have some other plans to develop the site, but if there's anything that you would particularly like to see there, then please do let me know. Oh, and I've added a little biography about myself, just in case you're interested in where I come from and why I'm doing this. Finally, on the website, I'd like to say a big thank you to Nicole and Alex, who took my ideas, added to them, and put the site together. I already know far more about websites than I ever thought possible, and it's all down to them. So it's www.thehistoryofeuropeantheatre.com, and I've put a link in the show notes as well. I've also been adding to the offering on Patreon, with 2 new episodes added recently. One is about Plato and his development of Aristotelian thought, and one is on the development and influence of Hellenism. These complement the episodes already on Patreon, focusing on Aristotle, Livy and Cicero, and prelude the next episode, which will be on the main strands of Roman philosophy. After that, I'm planning to turn my attention more directly back to the theatre in ancient Greece and Rome, with episodes to complement the main feed. Please go to www.patreon.com/THOETP to have a look and see what's available there, and consider signing up for a small monthly fee. This is the best way of helping me out with the cost of the podcast, and you get some extra content as well. I'm hugely grateful to those of you who've led the way by already signing up. A big, big thank you from me to you. And finally, I'm going to change the Facebook page into a Facebook group. On Facebook, groups allow for much more interaction and are generally quite a bit more versatile than the current page. But unfortunately, I can't just change the page to a group and transfer all of you who have joined the page into the group. It's a bit of a pain, but it's the way Facebook works, and in the end does help protect your and my privacy online, so I guess I shouldn't complain. The group is now set up, so if you search Facebook groups for the History of European Theatre podcast group, you can join up. Send me a hello message and post anything there about theatre and history that you have and you would like to share. The updates to YouTube are still there and will continue to happen if that is the way that you prefer to listen, and I'm on Twitter at THOETP. Please follow me there if you haven't already. That's it for now. I'll see you on Twitter, on the website or on Facebook, and coming soon are some more bonus episodes. I've been fortunate to speak to 3 theatre practitioners in the last few weeks about the deep history of theatre, about Greek plays in performance, and about the current struggles in the theatre world. These will be out on the main podcast feed very soon. Thanks again for your support, and as ever, if you have any comments or concerns in the meantime, you can contact me by email at thoetp@gmail.com or via Twitter at thoetp.